So, why I'm late today. Also, good morning, Ugly Dan. Good morning, Jesse. It is a brisk 41 degrees here in Midwest Iowa land. Why I'm late was I had put my shirt on inside out and backwards today. Yeah, I was that guy. Good morning. Hello, 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 hello. Back with more division. Oh, you had a division question, Jesse. Let's see if the division. I'm not the lore master. That would be a good friend of the channel. Um, gosh, why am I blanking on his name? Yeah, let's go to YouTube. I'll be able to figure out his name from YouTube. I can consider him the lore master for the game. Between NGN and the story mode, both those guys are the guys I'd go to for the story and content stuff. But what's your question? I've got all the time in the world to help you out. Pay enough attention to the story, Ugly Dan? Yeah, it's all guns and fighting for you, boy. Mm. Oh, coffee this morning. It felt good. I got out, did a little bit of a walk, took the garbage out, froze my tits off, my moobs, if you will. What talent does? We're gonna have to fix that. Let's go help these policemen. Then we'll come back to the BOO. Gosh, sounds like somebody's hacking up a lung over here. Downloaded 2 and could not remember how to pull attributes off gear for recalibration. But for some reason, the knee pads I was trying to pull a stat off of aren't allowed to be used. Well, if they're a named item, you can't do that. Was the knee guards a named item? Yeah, if it's a named item, you can't because they're perfect role talent.
Dispatch to division agents. JTF are taking fire near the ODEA on West 29th. Requesting support.
Oh yeah, those knee guards are great. Those claimed knee guards are wonderful. I still haven't built anything. It's 72 here with 66 for EU. Yeah. The weather here is not the worst, I would say. Ooh, I'll take the immunity. Hey, fellas.
Without you, we would have been dead. Hopefully that'll make them think twice about hitting the next JTF patrol they see.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
We've got tangos inbound!
Heard him. Where are you at? There you are.
approaching.
We've got tangos inbound.
40 for you as well. Yeah, that's if you haven't played for a while like me and you, they kind of overlap everything.
Wouldn't mind having you with us in every firefight.
Thank you. Not gonna lie, it's good to know you're out there.
City's lucky you're on our side. Oh shit. Yeah, if you follow the storyline, it's not. When we get to that point, I'll explain what's going on because you had to have actually played through the seasons to know what the deal was with everybody and what's going down. And what made certain characters choose the decisions they chose. Hey, jerk. I did nothing to you. Oh gosh, yeah, so it's been a while for you. If the last time you played was Anderson and Lewis, oh, there is so much has happened since those two happened. Safe house in the garment district. Yeah, so much has happened. I think Descent happened. The Moret household, the Vela.
To JTF patrol, we've got a flash incoming. Deploy units to Penn Station to recover Mercy Drop.
This is Sparrow 3, over. We'll link up with you shortly. Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Level 7, baby. Ooh.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Damn looters.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Oh, hey now. Ooh. Yeah, I got pinched. I'm okay now, though.
Sparrow 3 here. We're at your position and good to go.
Shit. So I'm not. Ooh. 3 out of 13. Well, we'll do all the climactic missions for Division 2 when I get the chance. As things progress.
You got this, Agent. I'll make sure these supplies make it back to the safe house.
Here, I've got an energy bar.
Such a good person.
Oh. Ugh. Early morning annoyances. High and low electronics. UDBG banking.
Readings indicate an echo nearby.
Ah, yes, echoes. Things that give us insight into the past that somebody had scanned previously.
Get us out of here, please! We'll do anything!
Let us out! Please! Let us out!
Cleaners are not good people. Not at all. Exactly, Dano. Stupid cleaners.
Safe.
God, I can't even imagine the smell of this place. All that rotting garbage. Oh, I have to take this down. What do you got? Ooh. Can buy and equip that. Buy and equip that. That'll work. Least favorite faction in each game. I don't know. There's not really a least favorite in one. One had a pretty good balance. I mean, the world building for one actually lent itself to the factions. I would say personally the Rikers for one, and then for two, hands down, the Outcasts. I absolutely hate the Outcasts. LMB and the True Sons. I think the True Sons were a quality enough enemy. Well, the LMB were no joke, but I mean, what did you expect from a PMC? I just could not stand the Outcasts. It's like homegrown terrorists. It's like you guys just need to go. And an asymptomatic carrier is their leader. Plus, I don't know. I guess I'm also partial because I absolutely hate the Manning National Zoo stronghold. That whole situation there is a pain. I mean, it's not Kenley College, but
Warning. Now leaving the safe area.
let's go get this done here. The zoo is rough. Yeah. Anytime I have to do the zoo, I usually bump it down 2 levels just so I can fly through it and get it. Because I just cannot. I mean, it was a genius idea, but like the invaded zoo with the Black Tusk is much better. And for those of you that don't know who the Black Tusk are, you'll find out probably in a month or so.
Hard contact at West 38th and 7th. Agents on site requesting immediate backup.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Warning. Hostile
Ooh. At least to me, fighting people like the LMB and LMB stands for Last Man Battalion. Fighting the LMB, the True Sons, and Black Tusk isn't so bad. It's because they're organized. They at least have a semblance to their madness. But say like the Rikers or the Outcasts, they just don't.
Hostile forces approaching.
Good morning, J-Tot Genie. How are you? Oh. Oh, behind us. Behind us. Or even like these guys. You know, improvised explosives. That just does not sound like a good time. Sore but alive. Oh, from your golf outing yesterday.
Thanks. We're short-staffed as it is. We can't afford to lose another people. out there.
All right, we better go save.
One of our top priorities is securing power. Our best bet for a secure source is a line.
Oh shoot! Now let me get things all sorted here. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. We'll use this again when we get better equipment. Right now. Okay. Here we're gonna do the subway morgue, and I wanted to at least there.
One of our top priorities is securing power. Our best bet for a secure source is a line running through the unfinished Passway project. A small crew under a former combat engineer named Paul Rhodes went in to do the job. They haven't come out, and his comms are offline. Get us that power and recover Rhodes, in that order. One's important, the other's vital.
Active echo beacon detected.
Stop beating up on the lady. Yes, that means you. Get out of here. What are you looking for today, sir?
Hey, you just made a friend today.
And a lot better than I thought it was going to. Oh, shit. Shotguns. I would say also that the hyenas are a really horrible faction too. That almost might be one that's worse. I would say the hyenas, because I could not stand them. Because they're just drug-crazed gang members.
Priority 1, cleaners have taken hostages in a bank on West 32nd. Please assist.
Warning. Hostile presence detected.
Yeah, the three strongholds, that's my least favorite. Um, a two as well. Yep, they glitched through the wall here. I'll have to. I'd have to come back. Yep. I always liked the Capitol building. The True Sons one was fun. Honestly. At least I personally thought the True Sons one was fun. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to second guess that by saying the Roosevelt Island. I could not stand. Roosevelt Island was much worse. I'm going to backtrack my statement. I didn't hate the stadium as much as I hated Roosevelt Island. Any of the Outcast missions.
The Dark Zone's walled off, and with good reason. It's where the infection hit hardest, to the point where no one, not us, not LMB, not anyone, could hold it. Now it's a no man's land, full of people willing to take their chances with the virus to get away from the factions in the streets. And what happens behind those walls, well, very little of it is good.
Yeah, the caution tape and broken glass was definitely not the aesthetic I was thinking.
Sarah was using the site as a mass grave, which explains why the cleanup...
I gotta go back to the BOL. We
Avoid
need to
contact if possible, but
find a piece of equipment. I need something a little more powerful than the scar I'm using right now.
to do to make sure Roman gives us the juice we need. That is, if he's still alive.
Yeah, I can't see in front of me.
Auxiliary relay. Target acquired. Sublevel 3.
Well, it was like they went with an aesthetic for all three sides. And they just followed through. And while I respect it, it's still kind of cartoony. Is that the word I want to use? Cartoony? Do that one, and
All sales are final.
you have could buy and equip that. Heck yes.
Catch you next time. You know you want what I'm selling.
You know, I mean, at least in the first one here, there wasn't too much of an aesthetic for the characters, for the factions. I mean, you had the gangers, and the gangers looked like street thugs. You know, the looters, the rioters, the wearing the masks and carrying around pistols and you know whatever they can scrounge up. Dang, level 8. Yeah, and you know the cleaners are kind of a good idea. You know, former EMT firemen and garbage disposal people getting so scared of germs that they become the ultimate germaphobes is just I thought it was a smart move by them for making them. You know, the Rikers being basically the prisoners that escaped the Rikers prison. You know, the prison guards and the staff basically just left them there to rot in the wake of what's happening. So I thought it was a really ingenious way of putting the factions together, you know, and then you had the last man battalion, which is just a PMC that rich people brought in to protect them and their assets, and then the PMC goes, yeah, you know what? We're better than this. We're just going to take you guys out and take all your stuff, which is completely plausible if you think about it. Bear with me. We're going to be doing some fast traveling here because I want to be able to find the right loadout to go into this place. Delicious coffee.
Nobody's got a better selection.
Okay, she's got the MP7. Ooh, there we go.
Best I
Now,
on that deal.
I will say this. I'm not trashing on 2's enemies. 2 had some really good ideas, you know, basically the combined forces, armed forces groups splintered off from the Joint Military Task Force and had basically kind of like a warlord. Yeah, they definitely fit the vibe of 2. The hyenas, a little less because it's like they're just drugged out, stoned out of their minds, gang freaks. And I wasn't really. I wasn't really convinced with that.
Another satisfied customer. Yeah, you want this.
You know, I mean, I think they did a good job of the factions, but I think the weakest faction that they came up with was the hyenas. You know, the outcasts at least made sense with how things worked with them. You know, people basically getting back at them for boarding them up in a facility makes sense. The LMB makes sense.
Which explains why the cleaners have targeted it. Avoid contact if possible, but do what you have to do to make sure Rhodes gets us the juice we need. That is, if he's still alive.
Locating auxiliary relay. Target acquired. Sub-level 3.
Ooh. Bye. I love that. That's probably the best part of taking out the cleaners is the idiots have explosive backpacks. I'll let your backpack finish you off. You fool.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Not today. Goober.
Word here is that Rhodes is a bit of a wild card. He's got the skills we need, but he's a little eccentric.
Eccentric?
Best way of saying he's a paranoid jackass.
Yeah. Paranoid jackass. Quit screwing around. Good old Vector, baby. Oh, the shield guys, yeah. They made them worse in 2, I feel. I feel like they made them incredibly, incredibly worse in 2. Yes, they did.
We have intel that there are multiple cleaner teams on site. They're looking
course
to
there
burn out the infection, along with anyone who tries to stop them. Be careful.
Potential infected.
Just gotta take a tactical. Gotta be the tactical guy.
This project was intended as an extension of the subway system. They didn't get to finish it before the dollar flu hit. Then again, construction in New
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated area.
Yeah, I know, but contaminated areas have the best loot. Oh.
Exiting the contaminated area.
This right here has to be one of the creepy parts of this game, is when you just see the mass, like here and in the dark zone, where you just see the mass mounds of body bags, and you're just like, oh. Oh, here we go, Rhodes. Rhodes, you there?
Confirmed. Local power mat online.
Whoever just turned on the lights, you're either JTF or you're really fucking lost.
You really fucking lost.
This is Fei Lao patching in. We have help on the way, Rhodes.
Whoever's down here, head for the secondary relay room. And when you see the dead bodies, get your masks on quick. Otherwise, you're dead.
But yeah, they just basically are using it as a mass grave site. It's what it used to be a subway. Did your dumbass just throw... Yep, your dumbass just threw that. bitch, burn.
Activate secondary power relay.
Thanks, Isaac. You basically just gave me the long way around. Silly AI. I did like how the outcasts were like the anti-cleaners. Yeah.
This job's gonna take more hands than I've got. You think you can follow directions? Because I'm gonna need your help.
Whatever assistance you need, we can handle it.
Good. Because I need some relay boxes swapped out.
I'll swap them out here in a second. Yeah, you don't put goodie boxes in. Ooh. They kind of were the anti-cleaners. They wanted to infect everybody. Yeah. That was, now that you say that, Jesse, that makes more sense, and I don't hate them as much. Their missions were just a pain in the butt, though, you know?
Now leaving the contaminated area.
I always liked this song, this music track. Sucker. This is the one NGN uses to preface his lore videos. But I think it's probably one of the better ones. It goes so hard. What gun am I rocking right now? I'm rocking the G36C and the Tactical Vector. They're both really compact. Nice for close quarters. Oh, balls. I forgot about this part. This was a genius idea by them. You have to carry stuff in one hand and
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
oh, that was simple.
Son of a bitch. It's actually working. No more bleeding current into lower Manhattan. Two more hacks like that. and we're in business.
Yeah, the G36 isn't a bad little rifle. I'm not hating on it this time like I usually do. I got Pestilence, Manic, and a Mozambique special on the load I had when I... Ooh. You're rocking the plague build. Like it. I'll show you guys my elite characters build
So that shooting
on
you, right? Thought so.
on 2 when we get there.
Heard you.
No, really. You think, Rods?
Inbound on your position.
You really think somebody heard me, Rods? Chumps. A military saw. It's my solo Dan. That's a genius idea. Really like combining Pestilence and the Imperial Dynasty holster. Oh man, you're gonna have to talk to Hobo Steve. He's got one of the better builds I've seen, and he found it randomly on YouTube. And we call his character Glue Girl because it's basically what it is it's a glue gun build. Don't get to run away. Whoop. There we go.
Secondary power relay.
But yeah, he doesn't do much damage with the set. But Pestilence, Bullet King, and Chatterbox are the usual exotics. I run named guns.
Hostiles inbound on your position.
Hey, thank you, Christine. I appreciate that. Also, good morning. We're trying to save Paul Rhodes this morning. He's the electrical engineer for the for our area, and he got trapped by some people that think he's infected with the virus and want to burn him alive. So we're trying to help him restore power to southern Manhattan and get him safely out of here.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Chump. Oh boy. Dare you try and set me on fire? He just tried to set me on fire. Did you sleep well, Christine? I slept like the dead last night. It was wonderful. I watched the last little bit of the Final Four game last night and about shat myself when Houston won.
Activate power relay.
And then went to bed.
Hope you can see in the dark, because I need you in the control room to wrap this thing up. Sooner we get out of this fucking crypt, the better. Hey there. Hang on a sec.
Testing.
Jesus, this thing's loud.
Okay.
Jesus, this thing is loud.
Just want to give you a heads up. It's gonna get real dark real fast. Can't get power to the base unless they do a reboot or so. Everything's gonna shut down for a minute.
Slept good, just had a weird dream that someone hacked my X account and put Weird Al. Ew.
I guess Sandy taught someone in procurement a lesson. Because these suckers can stand up to anything. They're a bitch to retool, but maybe we'll get lucky. What do you know? It's alive. Oh, crap. Clean it. I thought you
Took
took
care
care
of
of
those
these
guys. Thought I did too. Sorry. You pretty much always have weird dreams, Ugly Dan? I kinda do. way worse if I take melatonin. Yeah. Sleep aids cause weird dreams.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Oh!
Tell me that's more of your people in the elevator.
No. No, not my people in the elevator.
Then it's cleaners. And I'm fucked.
They're not F-worded. God, he's such a negative Nancy. Shoot. Got this guy throw stuff. Oh boy, running. Running away. Oh yeah, you didn't know what to expect because this is the first. That was the first one of those guys you'd ever seen, yeah. I have a Sims Twitter account and a Politics Twitter account. Might need to stay off the politics for a little bit. Yeah.
Vegas. Wanna lock everything down so no one will come in behind us and fuck this up. You can't help me with that, so might as well get your ass topside. I'll follow you when I'm done. And that's all she wrote.
Yeah, I have to make sure that I don't do the politics thing either, because I get into trouble.
Now entering a safe area.
But yeah, when you saw that guy come out of there and he's got the named yellow on him, he's just like, oh shit! Morning, Steve. How you doing? Did you sleep well? Got the whole crew here this morning.
Looks like the power grid is a lot more stable. Thanks to you, we're back in business. Rhodes is already on his way back in, so no need to give him an escort. I'll see you when you get here.
Right.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
Fast travel there. Ooh. St. Mama made B&G for breakfast today. Only wasn't biscuits. It was English muffins and sausage gravy. Eating some leftover popcorn from last night. Nice. All right, let's go talk to Glumpy Glumperson. Why is it always that the tech guys are always so grumpy?
Glad you're with us. You know who's behind this? The government's behind this. Don't let them tell you otherwise. It's a false flag operation. It has all the markers. I like what you're doing.
It's always the tech guys. And I mean that loving. Oh, and he left. No, sadly, none. None. I ate it all. We had, like, I think a half a pound of sausage left, and that got split between the two of us. Love me some breakfast sausage. I was that's kind of a joking shot at Sasha because he's in IT, and I always tease the tech guys that they're always so grumpy.
Look, I don't do sentimental, but you got me out of a jam there, so thanks. I know you want more from me than just warm fuzzies for saving my sorry ass. Like getting this shithole up to par. Oh, government standard, I see. Nice to see they're still keeping the bar low enough that even roaches can walk right over it. You want quality? You go private. That's what I learned in Basra. Oh yeah. See, you can't just live on farts and good intentions. Power, water, all the bells and whistles. Not that you're the first one to try it. I hear a bunch of you people went missing when the shit hit the fan. Got some theories about that myself.
Mm.
My point is, when you're out there hooking up the city, poke around a bit, see what you can find out. Maybe the virus got him. Maybe the brutes got him. Maybe the city opened up its rotten core and swallowed him whole. I'd believe that. It's happened before. Fucking city got my wife. Miracle I'm still here, really. You know they say a pessimist is a disillusioned romantic? Well, whoever said that's a fucking asshole. I'll let you know when this shit takes off. This fucking city doesn't eat you too.
Oh, roads. Oh, you know, Steven, when he was living, Hobo Steve, when he was living in Texas, got me Whataburger when I went out to visit him and St. Papa, and oh my good night, it was delicious. It's been a long while since I've had a Whataburger burger. And I'm trying to stay away from soda. I do like Dr. Pepper, but I'm doing ginger ale instead. Ginger ale, water, and coffee, and I'm out of coffee. Whataburger's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah. I've always been a fan of Whataburger burgers. And that's coming from a guy who's had Five Guys and In-N-Out. All right. Well, let's get the...
I got faith in you, Agent. God knows why.
God knows why. Take care. Uh-oh. Here's this. Yep. No. Next gen. We've already done this tutorial. This is what we did to get
Yep. This should do
the
nicely.
doctor back up.
Good work, Agent.
Perfection. Okay. So what did we... Ah!
About time. Now we got a proper control room. Can monitor the infrastructure, heat, water, electricity. Good call, Agent.
We've got them all over down here. Whataburger's kind of like a Texas staple. It's delicious. And I only had In-N-Out because I was working for Reebok at the time when we did some workout in LA. It was like Reebok wanted to have everybody who hadn't had it have it. Okay, we've got one more security thing. You know what? Let's do that. Travel to that safe house and go there. I used to eat burgers growing up, but lost the taste for them. If I'm going to do a burger, I'm going to do a homemade burger, to be truthfully honest. I personally don't like to toot my own horn. I'm more of a humble person, but I make a damn good burger. Outside's all crispy, inside's just juicy. Smother the top with cheese. If you're me, put a little bit of bacon and onions, tomato, lettuce, mayo, mustard, no ketchup, because I'm not a Philistine. Same goes with hot dogs. I'm a mustard, cheese and chili, cheese, mustard, onions on my hot dogs. Brats are another story. They make these cheddar bacon jalapeno ones at the local grocery store here. And when we grill out, I grab about 3 of those. And you get some diced onions to put on top of that with some delicious brown mustard. Oh, I go weak in the knees for a good brat. Not a sauerkraut guy. Never been a fan of boiled cabbage. But I can screw me up a brat with mustard and onions. Oh yeah, delicious. Oh, can't go that way. H&S Fuels. It's supposed to be the S Fuels. As you can see, I love talking about food, so if anybody wants to talk more about food, I'm diggity down.
Calling all units. We've got a hostile stronghold up on West 29th. Please investigate.
They got Alex. Was that really it?
Thanks. Without you, I don't think we could have taken him out.
Well, you're welcome, I guess. Almost every time I mention to someone I don't eat steak or hamburgers, they're like, "Are you a vegetarian?" No, turkey and pork. Hey, you know what? I love me some Yardbird. I would eat. I could eat chicken every single day of the week. We're actually doing barbecue chicken tomorrow, and I we get these gigantic because we live right near like a major chicken place here in Iowa. I get these chicken breasts that are about this big, and I get 2 of them for like $7. And you slice them in half, you pound them flat, and then you cook them up. And we use a yeah huge. You can make like 3 meals out of it. We use Special K as a breading for them. So you dredge them in butter, melted butter, roll them in the excuse me, roll them in the Special K, and then bake them in the oven for like 45 minutes or until they're crispy. Then you can chop them up. You can put them into a burrito wrap with some bacon bits and lettuce, tomato, ranch dressing. You got yourself a chicken bacon wrap. Personally, I like just chopping up like a pound and a half, like 2.5 of those, because once we cut them in half from here, you kind of slice them in half, pound them out, then quarter them, and you get these nice little size like this, where they're thin, they're crispy. Mm. I just chop those up, throw it on a salad with a boiled egg, some Parmesan Romano cheese, and some ranch dressing and croutons and some bacon bits. And that's a meal. I don't need to eat for the rest of the day when I have that. But yeah, just because you don't like red meat, that's red meat's hard on some people's stomachs. truthfully. You know, I love steak. I love steak, but steak don't love me anymore now that I'm older. My body just refuses to. It takes my body an extra day or two to digest it. Like my favorite thing to do is go to Texas Roadhouse or Longhorn. But yeah, I just like I have to do red meat like once in a great while because of my stomach.
Nice. The armory's up and running now. More weapons and equipment for the good guys. Way to go, Agent.
What have we? Yeah, yeah, I would jack him too. Chicken. Well, you come up here and say something like that to the pork producers, they'll beat you up. Pigs are like beef, chicken, and pork are Iowa. You know, I'm not a big fan of pork unless it's bacon or pepperoni or salami. But when I go visit Sasha, he lives 2.5 hours away, and he puts brisket in, or he does a pulled pork sandwich. I will eat 5 or 6 of them. I love the way Sasha um cooks. The dude knows his food. And yeah, foo on that guy that said that's un-American. We had to eat chicken a lot since my grandma was allergic to any meat from an animal with hooves. That's weird. I've never heard of that. It's like the reverse Judaism. It's a disease or something caused by a tick. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, Jesse. Something along it's like something along the lines of like a Lyme disease issue. I know what you're talking about. I've seen that before. I had a buddy who had that, where he could only have cooked fruit because of a certain disease that was caused by a bug bite. Yeah, I've seen that before. That is, I mean, it's very interesting what kind of stuff like that can happen. Let's see. Did you refresh anything? No, but I do want that. And we'll take that as well.
Something else, you let me know. Hey, you gotta see this.
That'll work. We can use that for now. All right. What do we got here? Level 10.
I think somebody's out there.
That's level 8. Let's travel to the caravan. or the cavern caravan. Oh, oh, that ginger ale just went up my nose. Ah.
Come take a look.
Ooh. I need to equip those. Alpha gal syndrome, really? You'd know, wouldn't you, Stephen? I mean, that's like you're Mr. Medical, and I would trust what you say.
Hey, a happy customer is the best customer.
A happy customer is the best customer. Oh, you Googled it.
Now exiting the safe area.
Smarty pants. Got to do morning sinus treatment. Gonna lurk. Sounds good. Hopefully it goes good today. All right, we're gonna go head to the mall and find dollar bills for Dr. Candle, which she gets really funny in this mission too. I love how quirky she is, and I don't get how people hate her. That's another thing you could say too, Hobo Steve, is the gun sounds in this were extremely unique and very realistic.
So that little weasel picked a bunch of department stores to spread his little black...
Oh crap. Hang on 1 second here. We'll get that
So that little weasel picked a bunch of department stores to spread his little Black Friday surprise, and everyone knows Abel's. It might even be Amherst's Ground Zero. We need to find an original, unmutated strain of the virus to compare with the mutations our patients have. And the only place to find them is on the original bills tainted with the original virus. Which means we need you to head over to Abel's and bring back any tainted bills you can find.
Hey, nice to see you. Don't be an asshole. I saw them, okay? I know you have them.
I feel like doing the I mean, we'll see how things go with the sequel when we get there, but I feel like doing the missions in Division 1 felt like you had more of an impact on the city and helping the city, and everything mattered just a little bit more.
Looking for any bills our pal Amherst used to spread his original virus strain. We know he used Abel's as one of his primary launching pads, so with any luck, there should be plenty of contaminated greenbacks lying around in there.
As well as civilians. The store's one of the bigger refugee camps we've been monitoring.
Not to make a whole thing out of it, but if you don't find some unmutated virus I can use as a comp, we may as well give up any hope of creating a vaccine. So, no pressure.
Damn it. Doesn't help with all the BT takeover stuff going. Yeah, and the post story. The post story kind of muddied things a little bit.
Temperature rising. Elevated levels of carbon dioxide detected.
Uh-oh. Sounds like there's a fire in the building. I'll start feeding Isaac the structural blueprints in case you need them.
Calculating route to emergency fire suppression system controls.
Ooh, light holster. Come on. Oof. Would be dying.
Warning.
There we go.
Fire suppression system activated. System obstructed on upper floors. Manual override required.
Of course it is.
You keep going. I'll keep digging through these schematics and tell Isaac where the overrides are. Remember, Agent, you need to collect any bills you can find with the original virus strain. Check everything. Cash registers, charity donation stations, tip jars in the cafe. Any place you can think of that might involve cash.
Oh, that's going to feel real good when we go outside in the snow. Being sopping wet. The heck did you come from? Go on, go on, get out of here. I'll cover you.
Object test negative for viral contamination.
Dang. Ooh, a flashbang. Those are fun in this game. And you don't have one type of grenade in this game. That's what I loved too, was there were actually two types. You could actually use multiple grenades. Like, I have incendiary, tear gas, flashbang. I'll definitely use the flashbang. Ah, yes.
And my wife said tanzanite. Is that something you carry?
Oh my god, tell me you don't love this watch. I dare you.
I'm so sorry. My credit card is on the fritz.
There he is.
This is yours and $9.20 in change. Happy holidays.
You sneaky little crazy virologist. Suspected homicide. I always loved this part of the Division was the echoes you could find.
Readings indicate an echo nearby.
Okay, nothing doing here. Yep, nothing I can use, sadly.
Object test negative for viral contamination.
Dang. Oof. Ugh, these cleaners are the worst. The worst. The absolute worst. Can't get in there. Gotta be something. Aha, an energy bar. Nice. Ooh. What kind of shotgun was that? No, it's that. Here we go. Oh, I'm gonna take the long way around. Here we go. But okay, never mind. Over here. It was this place. This is the one I was trying to get to. Coke. Tip jar.
Object test negative for viral contamination.
Nothing. We have boils coming, don't we? Yep. Grenadiers.
Alert. Potential hostiles approaching.
Yeah. Your buddy helped to finish you off. Yep. Goodbye. Ah! Boom. That's what you get for hurting innocent civilians. Big jerk. Hurting people is not a good look.
Let's hope the cleaners haven't torched everything in the place before you locate those bills. Even if they haven't, extreme heat destroys DNA. Over 200 degrees Fahrenheit, the covalent bonds break down, and the double helix starts unzipping like a cheap prom dress. No more reason to keep it that way, Agent. Like I said, no pressure.
Oh, Dr. Candle makes me laugh. Unzipping like a cheap prom dress. Thanks, Candle. I love that image. Like I said, brilliant up here, less brilliant here. Ooh, yes, please. I need that extra med kit. Ooh, get out of here.
To the schematics, there should be an emergency override up ahead.
Go, go, go. Get out of here, people.
Increased viral contagion detected.
Bingo. That's gotta be our virus-infected bills somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out, but just don't lick them.
Don't lick them. Yes, dog. I'm that dumb guy.
Fire hazard detected.
I found another manual override for the fire suppression system. Sending Isaac the location now.
Doc has no faith in me.
Alert. Hostiles detected nearby.
Come on. Chump. Blind fire shot. Jackass. Ooh, ow, that hurt. Jerk. Pain in the butts.
To beat a dead horse, Agent, but I need those bills. Intact.
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated area.
Basically, she just said intact, no crispy bits.
Warning. Viral contamination confirmed.
Keep your eyes peeled, Agent. We just got a report from JTF observers outside the building. More cleaners arrived while you were busy upstairs. Give them a wide berth. I know I've said this before, but I need those bills in mint condition, so to speak.
Leaving contaminated area.
Thank you. I filled up my Keurig cup this morning specifically for that reason. Okay, we'll do that. See you. Kaczynski. Another one of those Flammenwerfer guys.
Recommend targeting portable chemical reservoir. Alert. Hostiles approaching. Alert. Hostiles approaching.
Gotcha.
I'm impressed, Agent. Locating undamaged bills with original strain virus in that place was like looking for needles in a haystack. But damned if you didn't pull it off. I can't wait to get
Thank
my
you.
hands on them. Oh, and Agent, I'm buying the next round. Assuming there ever is one.
Thanks, Doc. All right. No, and no. Good dot site. Nice. We'll go back and unlock some more goodies and then suit up here. And I don't know which one we're going to do next. The napalm treatment plant would be a nice one to do, but...
Agent, that strain sample you secured told us a lot. I've prepared a report for posterity and the DCD. Have a look.
These are really interesting. I always enjoyed these.
Samples of the original green poison pathogen, the ones we recovered off the currency used as a primary transmission vector, let us take a closer look at the virus's basic genome. What I found was clear evidence the bug had been manufactured. There's genetic material there from a half-dozen other pathogens, bolted onto smallpox to make...
Marburg, dengue, antivirus. That just sucks. Amherst apartment. Ugh. Which pulse do you use the most into the original? I go basic. I'm very basic when I use my pulse. If I'm going up, if I know I'm going to be doing back to back Black Tusk missions, though, I will use the EMP pulse because that destroys electronics and it stuns Black Tusk soldiers.
Hey, what you need? You name it, I got it.
Is that the... Oh, it's the assault rifle. Let's go see what the other guy has first.
Maybe you'll come back later?
I usually, the two I use the most, the ones I use the most in that would be the Stinger Hive and the Pulse. Because I can set people up with the Stinger Hive. Then the Pulse, depending on which one it is. And then after that, the turret's really nice, especially if you've got a build that works with the turret, where you do skill damage on top of. The Reviver Hive is nice, but the Healer Hive is just as good. So is the Healer Rollerballs, too. The little, which ones are they? Here, we'll go in here. The Seeker Mine. There's a Seeker Mine healer build that's really good because the Seeker Mine basically just follows you around and kind of poofs heals on you. It's great.
What can I help you with?
Classic FAL. Small grip. Bronzy cog. Nothing. Looks like we're stuck with this stuff. We have anything available we can upload? No. We can go help Dr. Kendall.
Got a piece here that's calling your name. Those paramilitary kooks have been shut down.
Oh, I have to talk to her anyways. Cool.
Hey there, give me a second. Yes.
Sorry, Dr. Kendall, but the sample's not producing results that...
Did you run them at room temperature?
You said...
I said room goddamn temperature.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're within temperature variances.
You know what? I'll do it myself. Just put it down and we'll both pretend this never happened. Hard to believe you can't find good help in the middle of a pandemic, right? Anyway, the good news is we are up and running on what you've brought in so far. Dr. Ellis taking over the hospital wing was a lifesaver. Now I can focus on research. My wife always says I'm better with pathogens than with people. My wife. Funny. Anyways, you just keep doing what you're doing. We are halfway to a blueprint for a vaccine, and with your help, we will get the rest.
Nice. Like to hear that. Okay. Well, let's get pediatric care up and running.
Agent. You should charge more.
It's actually going back. There we go. All right.
Excellent. Now we can provide proper care for all these kids and babies, not to mention the pregnant women. At last. This crisis counseling center is very important. The physical health of the city is one thing, but we've got to address the mental trauma as well.
This place is starting to look pretty nice. Get our hazmat. Hazmat unit's probably the next one we'll do. ICU. Good lord. Got a lot to do here. Can we upgrade here? Satcoms, rehabilitation. Let's do central heating.
This should do nicely. Good work, Agent.
Roads. Watch.
Holy crap. You just made me the happiest grouch in this place. Central heating. Consistent heat. You're gonna make a lot of friends with this one.
Central heating. I'm the happiest grouch in this place. We can tell. We can tell. We can tell, Rhodes. You're a grumpy person.
Maybe I'll see you again.
Okay, so next place we can do. Not that leveled up yet. Not that leveled up yet. come down here and unlock the meat lock. Drives me nuts when they get these people. Chinese gold farmers. Get 100 and 200 yen for playing Division 1.
A safe area.
Had to do it. What'd you have to do, Dano? Thanks, I guess. We'll update his outfit here when we get the napalm production site done. That's kind of where I'm planning on heading next. What level did it say we were? It's nice. It's nice perks. Oh, level 8. Level 8. We're almost to level 9. Oh, he's playing some Division 1, is he? I have a bad penchant for doing that to people, Dano. I apologize. But I don't. I'm sorry, not sorry. Does that work? Can I say it that way? Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Troublemakers. Oh, I don't know how to get to that one, so we're not going to go. We're just going to continue on doing what we were planning on doing. Heading over to the meat locker.
Echo available for playback nearby.
I don't know if I have this, and I don't think I do if it's showing up.
Here. Make it last, okay?
Raiders. AK-47s, of course. The traditional rebellious gun. Okay, all set. How's it going now? Well, we grabbed some more virus research for Dr. Candle. We're going to go find another safe house, and then we're going to go take down the cleaners. The germophobic faction in this game. And their boss and leader, Joe Farrow, who is a garbage disposal worker. We were trying to find some new weapons, but nobody had anything new, so I'm hoping this safe house has some new equipment in it. Got old tenderloin. But continuing on with last night's conversation about this character, good old Elliot St. John. For some reason, he was visiting New York, because he's originally from Chicago. Oh, I need to go. We'll get in here and then we'll take a quick break because I gotta go to the bathroom and go water the cat. Yes, I said water the cat.
Now entering a safe area.
And no, I cannot believe I just referred to our present state of post-biological terrorism apocalypse as real life. Okay. So, I have not yet been able to confirm this firsthand.
So we'll take a quick bathroom break, and then we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Bathroom break. Drink too much coffee. Oh, we do have a weapons vendor. What has he got? Ooh. I always like the PF-45. Military. Down to 870. Buy that. Doing a little bit of cleanup and then we'll get back in it. As much as I enjoy having a burst, SMG. Military shotgun will come in a little more handy, I think. Just a little bit more. We're gonna do a couple encounters here just to just to get a quick level or two. Basically, help Dr. Candle with her research.
Warning. You are exiting the safe area.
Because I'd really like to go into... Oh, excuse me. I'd really like to go into the napalm factory at like level 9 or level 10. Level 10 preferably. So we might do a small handful of full of these side missions. Woo!
Penn Plaza. Reports of multiple civilian hostages at Rose on West 26. Proceed with caution.
Come on. Get up. Ooh, this pharmacy's been picked clean. Goodness. Let's get these hostages secure. There we go. Alright. Come on out, guys.
You really turned that one around, Agent. Thank you.
M249B light machine gun. Yeah. Okay. I got one up there. And I got this side mission over here. Let's do the medical
We got a
supplies.
supply drop that needs recovery. Together, we can tackle this. But I'm sure glad it's you out there and not me. Just remember that you're special. Because most people just don't survive when confronted with such heavily armed hostiles in large numbers. Sending coordinates.
I call shotgun. Killed 1,000 enemies with a shotgun. Goodness me, sweet Christmas. If I were to ever get judged on my killing in a video game, oh man, I'm pretty evil. Come on. Poke your head up here. Thank you.
Warning. Incoming hostiles.
There we go.
A lot of the guys were trying to bet me that you'd bite it on that one, but
Ow!
I wouldn't take any of them. Mostly because I don't have any cash to use for bets, but also partially because I believe in you.
Also partially. Because I believe in you. Thanks. I believe in me too. Good Lord. There we go. Let's get some virus research done. Once we hit this virus research, we'll probably hit level 9. We can do a little bit more cleanup, I think, of some of our side missions here. And then we'll go in and do the napalm production site. I'm trying. What you need? You need a soda. Here you go. Oh, hey, how about that? I didn't even need to do that. Now we're level 9, which means we'll get a heads up on our way to level 10. Oh, this is the alley where we've got a named enemy. I remember this area all too well. I also remember there were some boxes in here that had some goodies. Let's see. Hey, boys. Five-0. Ooh. Let's do that. Oh! Wally is a she, and she is at the... Made it to Manhattan. Congrats, Dano. Wally is at the castle. So you want to go to the castle settlement to get Wally. Or talk to her, at least. Now that I'm level 9, let's see what advanced weaponry he's got available. You know what? Yeah. I'll buy it. So I think I can put a suppressor on both of those. I can. Nice. And we'll keep the 12x scope on there. Had the mark over the White House, but then it wouldn't tell me anywhere. Yeah. Finding Wally can be a very big pain in the... especially if you have no clue who all these new players are in the game. Okay, I'm level 9, so I should be able to make some new goodies too. Come to think of it. Can't talk. Keep up the good work. Ooh, there it is. The Vector 45 ACP. One of my favorite guns in the game. Nothing I really want to use, so let's see if we can't build some better weapons. That was the one thing I did enjoy about this game, was you actually had weapon mods that you had to craft. You just didn't pick everything up and you automatically knew it like you did in the sequel. Vertical grip, heavy magazine spring. Let's build. Let's see what it does. Time round. Two. Can nice. Reload speed. M1A and the G36.
Got a piece here that's calling your name. Bessin Navarro right here.
Got nothing I want. All right, so we're still gonna try that one again. Oh no, it was down here, wasn't it? Oh my goodness. Everywhere. Let's go do that. Maybe she got something restocked here. Oh, the port P416, but it's ooh, that's nice. Much better than the scope we were using that this game came with. Yeah. Much better. All right. Contrary to what everybody wants, contrary to what my stuff's telling me, I would much prefer to use the P416 to the G36C. We'll do the red dots site. That'll work. Did say we were going to fix up his appearance. You know what? I kind of like that. I dig that. That'll work. The cargo pants, he's going to have upgraded to Something a little bit warmer. It's getting in the way. Honestly, though, I think those pants he's got on are better. But we will get some boots. Lilo Gamer, how's it going? Welcome in. Just doing some Division original story mode today. Just trying to get our guy all set up and finish some side quests. And then we're going to go do the napalm plant. Insulated cedar boots. That's perfect. All right. Finally found her. Good. Yeah, she's kind of in this little tucked in area in the castle in the sequel. I don't think I like the castle. It'll grow on you, I promise. It's not like the White House, but I don't hate the castle. All right, now we get to be a smooth operator.
Thanks. This is perfect.
Smooth operator. We'll come back and track down whatever that is here in a second. Oh. It's actually leading me this way. Oh, it's an agent, Jeremy Carmichael. It'd be nice to get some assistance. Ooh. I wonder where he's hiding out. Anybody around here? Nope. Oh, it's his watch. Oh my goodness. I wonder what happened to Agent Carmichael. That's not good. Rhodes is right. They're all disappearing. That's not good. Yeah, you can dead sprint.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
Yeah, you can do a dead sprint. I just do a walk. Or the light jog. I'm just so used to playing like Ghost Recon and having a stamina bar. So that's the only reason you see me jogging. Gotta keep it slow and cinematic. Yeah, Jed's got the right idea. Slow and cinematic. For the master experience. M44 carbine. Oh. Crit chance, ammo capacity. I will take. I normally splint all over the place in 2. Definitely out for a stroll in 1.
Hostages reported at an electronics store on 11th. Priority 1, repeat priority 1.
Man! Whoa!
Warning. Hostile presence detected.
Oh, I don't have. It's not off cooldown. There they are. Oh. It's not like the M4. Get all the goodies out of here, and then we'll save the peoples. There we go. All right. Come on out. Go on.
Thanks for coming through, Agent.
Good lord. All right. What goodies? Nothing there. Let's see what's behind the door here. Anything quality? This game is coming back with a vengeance, and a lot of people are starting to play. Yes, 100% Lilo. I have been a Division 1 gamer since the Division is my franchise. I love this game. It truly is my favorite franchise, which funny as it is, hang on here, I'm doing some math. Trying to math the mathing, and the mathing is not mathing. Okay, accuracy, stability, yeah. I want the crit hit damage. There we go. Yeah, they've shown some serious love to this game. I just wish the parent company Ubisoft showed as much love to this company as the fans do. Like, I've got the Dark Zone. Oop. Ooh. Come on, pop your head up. Ah. I kind of was expecting another DLC, but I expected it to be more of a content patch for 2, Jesse. Come on. I'm out in the open. See? I'm defenseless. Shoot me. Get up. Get up, you bum. All right, fine. Jerk. Now, a lot of people I know very much enjoy both 1 and 2. And with the fact that they brought seasons back to 1, people are coming back to this in droves. Because it's a great chance to get all your classified gear. And I, as a person who enjoys the classified gear in this game, let's try that again. Wonder get to there. But yeah, I have the Dark Zone box set back there and the collector's edition for the original Division back there as well. I have a jacket on the back of my chair. I have the April Keller book over there somewhere, a couple of the hardcover books. Yeah, it's my Jimmy Jam. The game updates for the new consoles have made this game very beautiful with stunning graphics. No doubt. No doubt. When they did the update for the PS5 and the new Xbox, hands down. And see, I play on PC, so I'm one of those people who got the Instagraphics right away. I used to do consoles, but back at one of my old jobs, I got a bonus, and my bonus went to me buying a new system. So I just put it into a computer. Which I thought was worth it. Thanks for showing up. Play on Xbox and the game. Yes. Exactly. I have a lot of friends on the Twitter community who play on the Xbox, and yeah, they, like you, say it's just stunning. It's a very beautiful game. Now, I do play on an Xbox controller, if that's any consolation. Alright, 5-0. Big jerk. Get up closer here so we can pop him. Can I get you? Yes, I can. Are you running away? That's controller. You know, I used to think it was the PlayStation. Alright, I'm not making that mistake again. Ah! Ooh. This little SMG hurts. Big jerk. Yeah, we're working on already got the BOO done. We've saved Rhodes, we've saved Candle, we've saved not Ortiz, what is his name? Benitez. We're working our way towards Joe Farrow. I want to be a level 10 before I go into the napalm production site.
Welcome to Pricer House customer service. Due to recent events, our stores in the greater New York...
The newer place. Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. I would say a combat, third person, combat stealth gamer. Appreciate it. Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays I stream.
Alert. Contamination scan initiated.
Sunday mornings, the rest of the time it's nighttime. Nighttime, daytime. I can't stand the pre-PS5 controllers made for baby hands. I did not mind the pre-PlayStation 5 controllers, to be honest. I don't know, I felt like they fit my hand a little bit better. I heard that damn thing. Where is it? There it is.
Now, alert. Contamination scan initiated.
Yeah. The old PlayStation or the old Xbox controllers were the ones that really got on my nerves because they weren't comfortable. Like the new Xbox controllers, fantastic, perfect fit for my hands. But those old ones, man, those old ones tortured me. And I hope I didn't. Come on. Pop your head up. Oh, I'm missing one. Crap. Crap on a cracker. Which means it was on one of those lower levels. My PS4 died, poor thing. Gave it everything it could. Fortunately, it left me. Oh, do I feel that. My PS4 sounded like it was a jet plane taking off with some of the newer games.
Alert. Contamination scan initiated.
I was happy to get a PC. Happy-ish to get a PC.
Exiting the contaminated area.
But on the same boot, I don't get to play some of the nicer, like MLB The Show. I don't get to play Death Stranding right away. Took forever for me to finally get a copy of Ghost of Tsushima. Alright. Didn't give us much experience.
Sarah's gonna be real happy about this data. Thanks.
Give me something good. Ooh. Oh, you got the S series now. Nice. Heavy duty vest. Skill haste. Yeah, you know what? That's probably not the worst thing in the world to grab. I actually like that heavy duty mask better because I get help on kill. They don't really matter. Cycle. Time for more coffee. That sounds pretty good to me. Just recycled all these. PE Q15. QE2. You get a new combination. Maybe doing it? Really? Was that the shotgun one? Ooh, sidearm. Wow. Did I get something special for that I call shotgun? Oh, 5,000 kills. Oh, God. Alright, let's get out of here. We've got... What's our next place? That encounter up there. We'll travel to the BOO for it. In my younger years, I used to be a big console guy. Now that I'm an old man, I just have more fun tweaking my computer and playing with my computer and putting my computer doing it's putting my computer through the paces and you know, all that fun stuff. But yeah, I've been pretty happy that this game's kind of making a resurgence. Maybe maybe that'll give Ubi an actual Ooh. Yeah. I will never complain about consoles. They're good, simple, easy ways for people to game. I don't want to say partial because that's not the right word I want to use. I just think with how modern gaming has come along that you can get away. I mean, depending on what they do for the next gen consoles that they put out. I mean, if they put out the next gen consoles and they're like $900, $1,000, it'd be cheaper to buy a computer and then just every you'd be cheaper to just buy a PC and upgrade it every couple of years. The biggest issue to the S is having to get the expansion cards since the console itself has like no storage. Yeah. And see, that's the problem I always worry with getting a console is I've got a 10 terabyte on this guy And I am getting close to needing to buy another hard drive. Because I have to kind of pick and choose which video games I want to keep and which ones I want to delete now that I'm done with them.
Thanks for getting those kids out alive. I'm tired of losing good people.
I can't justify getting a PC since I lose most of my game catalog. Yeah, but crossplay becoming common, it's been very nice. Alright. Well, I feel like we have more that I'm supposed to be doing. Let's go back here and see what she has to say. So I feel like I'm missing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, when you move to Australia, you know, at least a console will travel. You were the one I talked to. I talked to you. I already did that.
Data scanned. Downloading files.
The Series S is going to fit in your backpack nicely. Yeah.
Got a bit of a weird request, Agent. I obviously don't want to divert any of our resources, but if anyone happens to run across a musician named Heather Lau while they're out there, I'd appreciate you bringing her back to base. Or, if it comes to it, telling me how you found her. She's gone missing, and she's my sister. Last known location, civilian camp by the piers. The one that doesn't exist anymore. Lau out.
Wait a minute, was that the marksman scar? It was. Yeah. Yeah, I have. I have, Lilo. Yeah, I'm just trying to do story stuff for my viewers here. A lot of them, it's kind of a nostalgia trip, as it is for me, because I haven't really touched this game since. There are certain games I enjoy doing the keyboard and mouse with, but a game like this is definitely not one of them.
Come on, give her the fish sticks.
No, honey. We need those.
But I don't even like fish sticks. Shit, I forgot the radio Faye gave me at home.
I love how we all have our own quirks for gaming. Like, Ugly Dan couldn't imagine using a controller. Jessica can't do keyboard. I do pretty much everything. I always exit and enter through the game through the terminal. Oh, nice. I like that idea. I actually do. Ah, coughing. Get away from me. I thought I heard something right. Ah, poor guy.
The guns check out. Let's do this.
Stop fighting in the streets. This is America. You're better than that. You'll find I'm also very preferential to using guns that have the mag up front and not a bullpup. I've never. I had somebody explain it to me once why militaries like a bullpup, but I've always been a firm believer that the mag up front gives it a better feel for reloading and keeping your eyes down target. How did I know you were going to say that, Jesse? Like when I play Helldivers with the boys. They drive me absolutely bonkers because everything that the Helldivers use are bullpups. Oh God, the bullfrog! I remember doing that with you, Steve. That was for that was stressful. Okay.
Active echo beacon
Here we go.
detected.
That thing was so stinking loud. Oh, come on.
Come on.
There we go.
we gotta stand out here in the cold while you get first dibs. Fuck, it is cold.
Ugh, it is cold. Idiots.
Faye? Faye, it's Heather.
Thank God. You had me so goddamn worried. Where are you? Are you safe?
I, kind of forgot the radio back at the apartment. But I'm okay. I had to bust my guitar over some guy's head, though.
You what? No, never mind. Now listen, Heather, I'm sending an escort to bring you in safely. Stay right where you are and do not move.
As for you, Agent, this means a lot to me. An awful lot. I'll send a JTF patrol to bring her back, but let's just say that I owe you one. A big one. I can't thank you enough. I'll be in touch. Wow out.
Okay. Alright. Ah. Now I gotta return to the BO. And talk to the lady that told me that I was gonna gruesomely die like all the rest of the other agents. And that she's glad it was me going out there and not her. Yeah, we find her alive. It's the sequel where you find out something else that we won't say because we haven't gotten to the sequel yet. Howdy, ma'am.
The fact that you are not grievously wounded and being eaten alive by a wild dog right now is a testament to your competency. And possibly just the whims of destiny. Good work in any case.
Well, thanks, Shelley. Did you get any new guns? You did not. I'm digging that hat. Aloha. Oh, the Splinter Cell, that's right. Oh, the old Striker set. That's right. I forgot. This is where the original Striker set came from. We can wear that. Yeah, that'll work. What do I get? Oh, yeah. Crap, and the more crap. We'll take that help. Nope, I want that one. There we go. Okay, we're at level 9. Virus research, arms deal disruption. The Hudson Yard safe house. Yeah, let's see what that does. I gotta go. Take care, all, and have a great day. Thanks, Christine. We're not going to be on for too much longer. You have a great rest of your weekend.
Agent, it's great
television in my legendary role as a special agent on everyone's favorite continuing daytime drama. So I can totally relate to what you're going through. I'll be sending out the intel about our hotspots.
I always love that they got an actor. We'll have to do the Napalm production site next stream on Wednesday. We can get a couple of these side missions done, though.
Agent, we've got some communications problems with the network, and I'll need you to check it out. We never did a scene like this, so I can't offer much guidance. Over and out.
Nah. I love that each of the people you report to at the safe houses are all completely unique in this game. It's not like the safe houses in the sequel where they're completely abandoned except for other players. There's just nobody there. What you need? Hi. I've got a soda. Enjoy. Thank you. Free equipment. Definitely memorable, and the actor guy. Oh, when you get down here into the Flatiron District, the guy you work for in here is a mobster. It's absolutely hilarious. And the guy you work for over here in the Garment District has a horrible allergy affinity, so he's always sneezing and hacking up stuff. Was it there, or was it the Tenderloin? Tenderloin might be the one that has that. But yeah, and then the guy up in one of these is a hippie. The one over here is an old man. You have the back up here. Yeah, they're just it's really cool that they're all so unique for the characters. That's a phone.
And we got 3 more bodies since yesterday.
Was there stairs? There were stairs. Good. Oh, survival guide page 10. Nice. I actually have the physical survival guide back there in my books. It's a very entertaining read, to be honest. Full of useful tips and tricks and things you probably wouldn't know but need to know on a situational okay, there we go. I was going to say, I'm fairly certain there's got to be a door. Now, if you haven't played the game before, when you open those, sometimes you'll get clothing. I've got every piece of clothing in this game. Crap, now I can't remember how to get up. Oh, yeah, I'm silly. Up this way. Kind of have to take a roundabouts. Roundabout's way to get there, but Oh, top. See you. I see them. Now you won't be thinking at all, fool. What do you think was going to happen when they shot at me? This way. Gotta go up to get down. Gotta get up to get down. Ah! Got glitched on the stairs. There we go.
Great job as always. But just in case it had crossed your mind, I'll give you some advice. You should stick to your day job. I mean, you're clearly a great agent, and there are way too many actors in the pool already. The division needs you more than network television does.
Thanks for the vote of confidence there, cowboy. Alright, one more mission and then we'll call her quits for the day. Let's go. Let's go secure those. J.B. Keller. Ooh, you don't look so good, lady. We have a hospital set up. I got some canned food.
You'll get this blessing back tenfold.
All units be advised. Civilians are under attack near the underpass on West 39th and 10th. Need someone to do a sweep.
It wasn't too bad. Yeah, the music in this game is hands down some of the best in a video game. Just gotta play it. Just gotta play it like you don't want to die. Hey, got some more security wing stuff. Actually, we've got one final one we're going to do here. Oh, we've got more than one. let's get that JTF support one done. Then we'll head back to the BOO and we can come back and do those on Wednesday. And then we'll head to the BOO and finish up looking at stuff, and nothing's changed, we'll call stream. Sundays are usually just my chill stream day. No going hard for me. Fridays are usually my late. I gotta say, I'm excited to get the later missions in this, and then the end game content, because we'll do one. We'll do Underground for a little bit. Then after we're done with Underground, we'll definitely do Survival until we can extract with the thing we're supposed to extract that I won't lead on about. And then we'll do Last Stand until we get all the comms from Last Stand, so everybody knows the setup for the sequel, and then we'll head to the sequel. And we'll do the sequel's DLC, the season premieres for all the sequel stuff, the story mode, so that people are current on the story. And then after that, we'll come back for the DLC, but then we'll move on. I'm thinking maybe after Division 2 do a palate cleanser like Dave the Diver or something. Do something like Dave the Diver, or Rogue Legacy. Something like this.
Hostile forces approaching.
Over here. Reform. Hey! There we go.
Great work. You got my guys out of a tough spot.
We're almost level 10. You know what? We're throwing caution to the wind. We're going to actually just finish out the...
You got a supply crate down that needs some attention before someone else finds it. We can do this.
We'll actually just finish out this area. Then we'll call our stream, because that'll get us to level 10. And then we'll be ready to go into the... and from there we'll be able to go into the Napalm District on Wednesday. Ugh, seriously? Come down here and they want me running up there? Frickin' course.
Incoming hostiles.
I'm working on it. Yell at me, Isaac.
Warning. Supplies taking fire.
You big jerks. We'll come back for that phone. I hear it. Gosh darn it.
Warning. Supplies taking fire.
Yeah, I know.
Warning. Incoming hostiles.
Which way are they coming? Coming that way. Got your kneecap. There we go.
Incoming hostiles.
Come on. There we go.
Just like I myself recovered some endangered supplies in season 3. Later on, you could put in a word with casting. You know what? Let's do lunch when this thing blows over.
Oh, that was always entertaining. This guy's like, hey, let's go do lunch after everything's over. I really like you Division Agent guys. We could probably make a buck making a TV show out of this. We could make a daytime drama. I'm in love with a Division Agent.
Hello?
All right, what's the next one we got? Ah, Wild Child. Well, actually, I like listening to their stories.
Agent, we hear some innocent people are being attacked by someone called Wild Child. I need you to intervene. Can I just mention this reminds me of a scene we did in season 2, so if you need any advice, let me know.
See what I mean? It's just so unique and precise. It's like you get these handcrafted characters that you would find around New York. You know, you got your old-timey mobster. You got your old-timey mobster, your actor type, the old lady who'll cook you a home-cooked meal for doing a good job. The inner city guy who's like, we don't need your damn help, but while you're here, maybe you can make yourself useful. Now ooh, Lamarcus. Interesting. Let's see where this takes us. Tools. We do need tools. Tools are always a nice thing. Where are we headed? Up this way. Another one. This way. Oop. up. Oh, jeez. Are we headed that way or that way? That way. We pick up some more tools. Oh, gosh. An abandoned watch again. That's not good. That's no good. Last thing we need is more AWOL agents. Oh, this one. Yeah, we're almost done here. This ain't gonna be too bad. I just have to follow it down. Stop picking on people. He's smaller than you. I don't apologize to no one. Guys didn't help much.
Just taking my due, man. You're not gonna scare me. You don't belong here.
Ooh. You little coward. That would seem like a place you'd want to hide something. Get it over there? Yes, I can. Chump. All right, where is he? Ooh. Looks like he was former military because that's an LMG he's carrying. Oh boy. Got him. Got him with the caboose end. Oh. Yeah, he's gonna beat me on that any day. There we go.
Great work. We're really nailing this, you and me. It's so exciting. Which is why I don't understand why the rating slipped.
Oh, that's so funny. All right, let's see if there's anything up here. Yep, glad I checked. Coated plate pads. Oh, Ugly Dan, I see you. I see you doing stuff. All right. We have two more encounters. I had to stop for lunch. We'll get these final 2 missions done. Report back.
I've been using those for some upcoming auditions, and I mean, obviously we have other uses, but just to say I'd really appreciate it. In addition to the public service and yada yada yada. Over.
Yada yada yada. Over.
Patrol, this is dispatch. I got a Rikers arms deal happening at a parking lot under the High Line near Dyer. Need you to secure that ordnance.
All in working condition. Got blood on my shoes. It's less than I thought.
Use a drink right about now.
I don't know. Doesn't look like it's worth what I'm paying. Look, we busted our ass. I got blood on my shoes. Just pay up.
You ready to knock some heads?
All right, chill. We'll take it.
Oof. He did not go down as quickly as I thought he was going to. I do love flashbangs.
GTF reinforcements requested.
Surplus SVD. What am I, a communist?
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Oh crap, I forgot. It doesn't set it up like it does in 2. Why don't you do the main story missions first, do the secondary ones after you reach level 30? Because I prefer to do the napalm missions, the napalm main mission with Joe Farrow at level 10, because it's kind of a pain to do it at level 8 or 9. And see, we just reached level 10, so next time we play, we'll be able to go in and do that one. We'll be able to go do New York's Times Square and Amherst's apartment, like right one after another. Which is the reason why I enjoy doing some of these side quests, because they can go bing bang boom with all the main quests. I do I do the majority of the side missions after I get to level 30, so most of the time, because then I just go I go achievement hunting, or not achievement hunting, collectible hunting. But for the sake of trying to make sure that I have everything I want from a streaming standpoint of being able to go boom, 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 one right after the other, right after the other, right after the other, this just, it makes a little more sense to set myself up for next stream by doing a few of the simpler side missions. Oops. Wear explosives on a backpack. Chump. Come on. Get. Down. There we go.
Your objective has been updated. Activate power relay. Confirmed. Local power grid online.
Ta-da! We're done. Maybe. No! God dang it, I forgot. You gotta get the power.
Activate secondary power relay. Confirmed. Local power grid online.
Ooh. There we go.
Nice work, and we appreciate it. I just want to say that our costume department has some great tips on dressing as a special agent. So if you ever want some pointers, I can do you a solid.
Agent, you've done amazing work here. reminds me so much of my own work. I did a lot of method acting, so I really feel like I can share your feelings of accomplishment.
Yeah. I've got most of them on my main character. I'm just kind of doing another character as a side story mode. We're just kind of going through and doing some story and just having fun with this. And I've got a main character, and he's almost level 400 in gear. Ugh, burst fire. All right, well, we got that one done. Let's go to the BOO. And from the BOO, we'll check the stuff.
In the dark zone. Not a lot of people come out.
Yeah, we're not ready for the dark zone yet. We will go in just to show everybody what it looks like, because that's pretty cool.
Doing good work, but we can't let up now.
I was going to say, is that a shoe? Alright, what you got? Yeah, I like the gun I'm using. Golly, really? Got some really crap gear, buddy. Don't have enough to go for here. I'm pretty sure I have enough to get one more in the medical wing. Yep.
What's new? On second thought, never mind.
We'll get the pharmacy going here. Yeah.
Great. A pharmacy. Now we can keep our medications monitored and secured.
Yeah, no more morphine going, walking out of the front door. What do you got? Scar. The muscle break. I might buy that. Just buy that. But all right, we're gonna call her for the day. It's always a fun time. But yeah, I've got this will be my third Division 1 character. Like, I've got two others that are pretty capped up. Once it loads through here, I'll show you. I'm just, like I said, I'm playing this through for the story and the DLC story, but yeah, so I've got him, and he's my tip-top ace one here. I've done, seen, and played it, pretty much everything on him. So, I mean, I've got everything. Cosmetics. I've got a few I'm missing, just because you basically have to live on the game to get them. But that's going to do it for us today. Thanks, everyone, for coming out. Thank you, Lilo Gamer, for the follow. I truly appreciate that. Thank you, Christine, for the resub. That's 2 months in a row you've hung around. I really appreciate that. It's nice to have had a new follower that enjoys my gaming just as much as I do. We'll be back Wednesday with more from our character Elliot St. John here, who's the Chicago division agent who went on vacation in New York and got caught up in things. So we'll finish up with him, and then we'll take his story into the sequel, but we're going to continue on with him come Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, America's. Thanks again to everybody for coming out. I appreciate every one of you, and have a great rest of your Sunday. We'll see you later.